Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, or whenever you're watching this video. My name is Kimberly. I am She Her Host, and still just as excited to be bringing you This Is Life Yoga. One of my favorite things to do, and I'm very proud of this endeavor. So thank you very much for continuing to join me on this journey. I really appreciate it. All right, this is our 15 minutes and under series. So we got 15 minutes and under for some self-care time. As previously mentioned, you've got more time, please definitely take it. I just know that sometimes it's a little challenging to fit things into your day. So, in this time, it is yours. I want you to work on listening to your body. If something doesn't feel good, just don't do it. Do something else. Shavasana, child's pose, a different posture, all together. I just want you to work on listening to your body, taking care of you. This is your time. So if you feel like reading a book or going for a run during this time, that's okay with me. Doesn't mind, do not mind, because you're honoring yourself and you're making a choice to take care of you. So that is what is important. So with that said, we're on the ground today using a yoga mat, blocks. Consider having a strap nearby for some support as well. I love props, as most of you probably know by now, because they are a sign of wisdom and a sign of being able to take ourselves to places we didn't think we could without a prop. So please consider having those props available. I'm going to go ahead and pull my block out from underneath my behind. And I'm going to get us started in child's pose. We're going to go from there. So, and again, I'm still on the kind of the winter solstice piece. So be prepared for me to talk about the winter solstice. So find your child's pose, whatever that may be. If it's wide-legged like this, or if it is more embryo-like, where your arms are down and your knees are together, totally fine. The other thing too, you would like, block underneath your bum to support you in your child's pose. These are all options, all equally lovely. So take a moment here in child's pose. Start to bring yourself onto your mat, into your space, and just enjoy the time here. You don't have to do, you don't have to be doing your to-do list, your to-do list. You just have to be. Internal, external focus, your choice, based on your needs. And then inhale, arrive at a tabletop. This is just a quick transition pose, but remember, solstice, transitions in life. Important to pay attention to. So let's just, while we're taking it as a transition, just take the time to set it up. Shoulders over wrists, core engaged, lower back, or back in general, flat, and then alignment and convenience. And then drop yourself down to Sphinx pose. However you'd like to get there is your choice. I'm pull my mat a little bit more out to the wall for demonstration purposes. I don't bang it. All right, so Sphinx pose. Again, check your alignment. Knee, elbow and shoulder alignment. And if this doesn't feel good, belly down Shavasana. Fantastic option too. So from here, fingers spread wide. Feel the earth beneath your fingers. Feel the support, feel the energy. And reach your heart forward. Okay, there's a difference. Right now, I'm just kind of hanging out there. Reach your heart forward. Energetically pull your elbows back. And it will open up a whole different feeling and a whole different sensation. And then be prepared to shift your weight into your right arm. and extend your leg. So I'm not nearing you right now just because of the fact that there's a wall right there. I'm just gonna verbally say it. So you're gonna extend your arm out long in your Sphinx pose. Put yourself some support there if you need to. Block is also an option if you want to bring it up to support. Put a block underneath. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's right off the edge, the camera. This is gonna feel, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna ask for a little shoulder work. So I recommend a block, and you could so your arm is as far. So give yourself that option. And then bring it back. And take a belly down Shavasana. Bringing one ear to the mat. And I'm gonna just transition. You stay where you're at. I'm just gonna transition so I can keep demonstrating without hitting a ball. Bring yourself back up to Sphinx pose. Take a moment, set it up. Again, we want to be mindful. Energetically pull your elbows back. Reach your heart forward. And take the other arm out. So again, you have options. Or block, right? Again, props, sign of strength, sign of wisdom. Be mindful of your body. Take care of it. Be gentle. And breathe. Remember, as soon as you feel good, please don't do it. And the only thing you ever have to do on the yoga mat is breathe. And coming back. This time, belly down Shavasana. Take your other ear to the mat. It's right back, go back to where I started. So stay where you are. I'm just doing a quick flip. Bring your belly down Shavasana. Rise once again. Find your tabletop. Again, take a minute. Set it up. And just for granted, we'll take a one set of cat-cat. So inhale, heart, loose, for cow. Exhale, round, arch, for cat. Your core to the left. And back. From here, if it feels good, you can come up onto your knees. I'm going to flip so you can see me. Or you can sit down on your butt to heels, basically. I have no idea where I'm having trouble. But remember, self-compassion, right? I'm not perfect, and that's the point of this, is that I'm not perfect, and that's okay. So, you're going to use a block if you'd like. So either choice, so yogi's choice, and I recommend a block for this if you're going up like this, is you're going to do a side bend. So before you go, you can use the floor, you can use the block. But figure out what you want to do before you go so you can get yourself set up. We're going to do a side bend. So I'm going to mirror you this time instead of doing the same side. So inhale your right arm up and exhale over to the side. Yeah, I'm really digging the block right now. And just the floor up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. And it takes off some of the intensity. I don't need anything super intense right now. Coming back up. A moment, switch your block. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale again. Take a quick moment, sit down, however it feels good for you. Take a few breaths. And then marking the transition. So we come from the floor up, and then we're gonna go back to the floor and use our chair and our strap. So again, transition, right? How do we meet them? How do we honor them? And what role do they play? Nature and me. So set yourself up that you're doing legs up the wall in a chair. You don't actually have to use a chair for this if you don't want. You can do this where you have your leg extended and you're going to use your strap. That's totally fine. I'm just recommending a chair today. That way, get a little extra R&R and support. So, unroll your strap, or if you're using something else, a scarf, tie, whatever it might be. All right, take your right leg, wrap the strap around it. Again, we're not going for like, how hard can you yank? How hard can you, this is a can be very lovely stretch for your calf and your hamstring just by flexing your heel. And notice how, if you can see, I'm not yanking, I'm just holding. There's a difference, right? We can force and pull, or we can go with what feels good, what feels natural. Go with what feels good, what feels natural. And the more you flex your foot, the more you're going to feel it in your calf. If you're using a chair, enjoy that support of your other leg. The floor also provides support, it's just a different kind of support. So either way, just enjoy feeling that support as well. And notice the difference. One side supported, well, both sides are technically supported. One side is supported, one side is also being stretched a little bit. So feel that dichotomy. Feel that difference in it. Really. And switch to the other side. So this time the left leg. Set it up. Take the same care you did before. And you can also hold the straps together if you want to bring your elbows and rest them. This, rather than holding up to the top. Your choice. Remember, the more you flex, the more you're going to feel it in your calf. Really. So set your strap to the side. If you are in your chair, we'll take legs up the wall from the chair. If you want to get against the wall with it, go for it. If you want to take Shavasana or legs up the wall without support at all, I'll look at these choices. We're going to take a few brief moments and legs up the wall, supported. And open internal, external focus. All your just on what you feel. Feel the earth beneath you. If you have more time, please feel free to remain here as long as you have available. If you're coming out with us, gently remove your feet from the chair, the ball, bring them down. If you're in Shavasana, wiggle your fingers in the toes. And roll to your right or left side for heel toes. So I'm going to be very, very conscious of this. I'm very kind of talking about safety here. There's a safety thing to this. I want you to think about this as you transition back to sitting. We're transitioning from the northern hemisphere, fall to winter. Feel into when your mind grabs visual what that means to you, what that means in nature, whatever feels most relevant to you and understanding. It's like the knife cuts. And when you're ready, consciously make that transition to sleep. And I hope and I hope, but consciously make that transition. Feeling it moment by moment. You see it. Just relax. Don't get myself. Thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope that you had a beautiful winter solstice. I hope that your winter season is starting off beautifully, whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, and that you enjoy the time that you have this transition. Sometimes transitions are painful, and that you go with the flow of fighting those transitions, watching and taking inspiration from Mother Nature. I hope that makes sense. So I'm saying that basic sort of a little. I don't know. Maybe it's a transition in season. Yeah, but again, more practice for self compassion, less attention to perfectionism. So, anyway, with that said, thank you so much, friends, community, for joining me. I'm so glad that you did. Glad that you took the time for self care. Please feel free continue to watch these videos multiple times. Subscribe, like, it really does help. I really do appreciate it. But please give these videos a big thumbs up. It helps other people also organically find them. Please follow me on social media. Please leave comments. Again, I love hearing from you, so please consider doing that. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you. Thank you all